to another installation of the YouTube tutorial videos for Evolution Through the Ages gameplay. In this installation, we will be demonstrating how to navigate through the game features of fuse, bond, or pickup options. I will begin by telling you a little bit about each of these three features before we begin. The fuse function will be utilized in order to create a nuclear fusion event. This feature will be used in order to add or combine two or more atoms in order to produce an atom with a higher atomic number. An example of this will be demonstrated later when we fuse carbon with oxygen in order to produce phosphorus. The bond function, located in the center, will be utilized in order to create a more complex molecule from the simple building blocks of the atoms that are individual atoms. An example of this would be the carbon and 3 hydrogen atoms combining, or bonding rather, to form a methane molecule, CH3. The pickup feature, or function, can be utilized in order to pick up items from the game's environmental world and add them into the inventories to be stored for later. Now let's begin how to actually use these functions within the gameplay. In order to begin, a member must select one of the 3 aforementioned functions by selecting it by left-clicking it with their mouse while the cursor is located directly above the target function, such as fuse was just selected. Users must then select an atom that they wish to interact with by left-clicking on the atom while the atom is under the cursor. Don't worry if your atom after has been selected, has left the video frame window. It will not be unselected just because it has left the screen. Don't worry, it is still selected, as demonstrated by this box located within the center, demonstrating its atomic number at 7. Next, position your cursor over a second atom, and press the letter E on your keyboard. The 2 atoms will fly towards each other, and will perform the target function, in this case fuse, which was resulted in an oxygen atom with a new atomic number of 8. When a fully formed molecule or atom is desired to be moved from the environmental world into the inventory to be stored for later, you may select the pickup option by left-clicking it when your cursor is directly over it. The item that is then wished to be placed from the environment into the inventory will be selected, and the user will select the letter E on the keyboard. This will make the item disappear from the environment and into the user's inventory, which can be accessed by pressing the letter I on the keyboard. When a user wishes to remove an item from the inventory, they will drag the item from the large inventory into the quick inventory consisting of 8 squares. They must then escape the inventory by pressing the escape key. To select between objects within the quick inventory, the users will toggle between the numbers 1 through 8 on the keyboard. They will then, once the target item has been selected, press the letter G on the keyboard to remove the item from their quick inventory and return it to its environment. The item will then slowly drift back into the environment. This has been another installation of Evolution Through the Ages gameplay tutorials. Thank you for joining us, and please remember to share, like, retweet, or speak up about this game or these tutorials to your friends. Until next time, thanks again for joining us at Evolution Through the Ages. Remember, to play, evolve, conquer.